Welcome to our first show of The Spill. I'm Tamia.
I'm Regine.
And I'm Bria.
So, I know everybody saw Love and Hip Hop last night.
Don't even get me started.
Oh my gosh. There are so many things that went wrong.
So many
issues that I have with a few people. So maybe we can start talking about Kirk first.
That's what I was going to say. Kirk done messed up.
Okay.
So.
No, the thing that blew me about that whole just situation, why did this random girl feel the need to disclose with Carly, who you just met 5 minutes ago?
And it's Carly.
That you had a baby by Kirk. Why is it any of her business?
The way she
I would
said
have
it
told
too.
her.
The way she said it too, she was just like, okay, it's just never going to be the right time. He's my baby's father. Like,
Yeah.
what?
And we know Carly's always like trying to stir up stuff. Like,
Right.
she's not the good person to go to.
So, and then, okay, so after that, like, he went to Rashida, right? And he was just like sweating, and he was just like,
Yeah.
I just.
He couldn't even get his words out.
Right.
Yeah, he couldn't even get his words out.
I'm like, okay, first of all, Rashida is so logical. Like, you have to have that story straight if you're going to lie.
Yes, he's like some broad.
Yeah, he was like.
That I met at a strip club once, maybe.
Yeah,
like,
exactly. He was like, okay, maybe I met her, maybe I didn't. Like, you know what I'm saying? No. So, it's just like, that's that whole issue. Like, when guys or anybody lies, like, I'm not going to say lie right, but like.
I like how Rashida kept it calm and cute, though. She said, we're going to get to the bottom of it.
But my thing is that I love Rashida. She's like my favorite one out of everybody. And I feel like she's too good for this. Like, she is being so calm, but I feel like she needs to get in his ass more, personally.
Right.
Not put it back. Oh, I thought it was zip it.
So the iHeart Awards were this past weekend. Did you guys watch it?
Yes. Shout out to Chance the Rapper for taking home Best New Hip Hop Artist. This is 2016 was definitely his year. 2017 is still his year. And shout out to him for donating $1 million to Chicago public schools.
Yes.
Yeah, he blew up
and
this
he got
year.
a Twitter shout out from Michelle Obama.
He always does the right thing, like, at the right time. Like.
And this man still hasn't charged us for music yet. So, shout out to you, Chance.
Yeah.
So other than that, Drake also won Best Hip Hop Artist of the Year. And then his song One Dance won Best Hip Hop Song of the Year. What do you guys think about that?
I feel like Drake does no wrong.
Yeah, I feel like Drake is, like, so hardworking, like. So, I mean, it's expected, you know. I'm just so proud of Drizzy.
I'm also happy because because Bryson Tiller, he won Best New R&B Artist of the Year, and Bryson's one of my favorites. So I was excited about that.
Not a big Bryson fan, but
To be honest.
congrats. Congrats to him.
What about Bruno Mars winning Innovator Award of the Year?
I feel like he's, like, changed, like, kind of, like, his music in a way. Like, I used to, like, listen to him in, like, middle school. You know what I'm saying? And then I stopped for a while, and then, like, now, like, I like some of his. What's that song? That new song.
The new catchy song.
Yeah, that I like.
One.
Yeah. Before, I honestly hated Bruno. I thought he was this short little man, like, doing a little jig. I wasn't about him. But lately, I've been feeling him a little bit, I have to admit.
Okay, I think Bruno deserved this award. I feel like he's very innovative. I feel like he can connect many different audiences. If you're an R&B fan, if you're a pop fan, I feel like he can connect with a lot of people. So.
Yeah, that's true. Paris Jackson is coming out as an actress now, which I think is pretty interesting.
She's starring in Lee Daniels' new show, Star. This is really cool. I don't really know a lot about Paris Jackson. I think this is a cool debut for her. She's 18 now, so we can see what she's working with.
I know. And I think it's really good that she's trying to make her own name for herself rather than just be like, I'm Paris Jackson, like, I can just live the rest of my life free. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She was Michael Jackson's daughter, but, like, she's actually trying to work for, like, you know what I'm saying, her own success, so.
Yeah, she's out there working and creating this whole, like, a brand for herself and an image. And she looks really good. Yeah, I think she's doing great.
She does, so.
So, Rihanna's Paper magazine cover. What do you think about that?
Poppin'.
I mean, I saw her all over Instagram. I was like, I love the little spiky hair. I was into that.
Right,
I thought it was cute.
She looks like
I can pull that off.
What's that doll?
The Trolls?
No.
What doll?
No, from Rugrats.
Oh, Cynthia?
Oh.
She looked like Cynthia. No, I saw some memes of her besides Cynthia.
No, but I feel like you said about Drake, like, she can't do any wrong. Like, she can wear a trash bag, and it's just like, oh my God, like, Rihanna.
No, yeah.
Rihanna's like popping.
But it killed me.
Rihanna does it all.
Like, when I saw, like, the Statue of Liberty.
Oh, yeah, no, I saw that one, too.
Yeah.
She was, like, tear, like, but she low-key did kind of look like.
The one thing that I heard was America's, the, like, modeling show, America, like, ANTM, accused her because apparently she copied, like, that whole shoot. It was copied from them. But even if she did that or not, she still slayed it, and she did better than any of those girls would have done.
Right.
So
Well, I'm sure
I still praise her regardless.
She had a creative director,
Exactly.
so I don't even know why.
Everybody,
why would they come for her like that?
Popping, everybody wants to say, "Oh, she copied." Okay, no, it's Rihanna. She doesn't need to copy anybody.
Thank you.
Our first guest is Alex Tucker, the man behind Insert Name, and we're just going to talk a little bit about his line and get to know him. So, Alex, tell us how Insert Name came about.
So basically, my junior year, I started working for Mason Life, and so I started having more of like money to be able to do stuff that I wanted to do freely. And I used to buy like from Supreme, like Supreme New York, and I just like gave up on buying from there because their stuff like sold out instantly, and it was just too much work, and I was just over it. And so I was like, I have all these ideas, and I want to make clothes, or like I have these ideas that I can make clothes for myself, so why not just do that? And so I took the money that I had, and I just went and made like my first shirt. And I was like, I might as well market it if I'm gonna make shirts, because you can't do just one shirt. You basically have to do like 12 at the place that I got it done at. So I was like, why not market it, and why not just like sell it to people? And then I did my first photo shoot with my friend Nick, that I went to high school with. Yeah, Nick Baker.
Nick, yeah, I love him. Shout out to Nick.
We had science with him.
Shout out to Miss Leary. No.
So we did that, and we did the photo shoot, and it got like 56 retweets on the first day, and I was just like, this is pretty cool. So why not just keep going from there?
Right.
So it wasn't really, the goal wasn't really where I'm at now. The goal was really to just make a bunch of shirts for myself to wear, because I can't buy like I couldn't buy Supreme.
Expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's expensive,
Yeah.
and it's like it sells out instantly, and so it wasn't worth the hassle.
Right. And these shirts are pretty cool too. Like, he has like a 757 shirt, and it's like kind of the 7-Eleven logo.
Yeah.
And then he has like, of course, some RVA ones. They're pretty
so,
cool.
yeah,
Isn't that one of them? Yeah.
Yeah, like, you know, they're really cool. So it's just like kind of like not Supreme, but it's just like if you live and you're from Virginia, like it's like really cool to have.
It's really neat.
Yeah,
the
it's really
inspiration,
neat.
the inspiration, I'll be honest, came from Supreme, because a lot of their work is like a flip of stuff. So like the 757 shirt was a flip of the 7-Eleven logo.
Yes.
So like everything is either a flip. Some of stuff is like an idea I come up with on my own, but a lot of it is like inspiration from somewhere else. And I'm like, this is cool, but if I add this to it, then it'll make it even better. And then if you put it on a shirt, like who doesn't love like wearing stuff like that like around?
So do you have, besides Supreme, do you have like any other like influencers or inspiration in the industry?
I would say the person I look up to the most is probably Joe Freshgoods from Chicago. And so like he does a lot of stuff where he just takes what's going on now and he creates his clothing out of that. So like when Donald Trump started running for president, he had a Donald shirt with like a flag flipped over. And like he did the Thank You Obama collection, where he did like 3 different shirts. One said like Malia across the chest, and it said like really, really small at the bottom. It was like, it's okay, we all smoke.
Yeah.
That's like, that's so genius, and it's like perfect for the time that we're in.
Okay. Yeah.
So Joe Freshgoods, and then the other person would just be, his name's Darian Bruce, but like he captures like 90s like and just hip hop culture within his clothing. So he does like airbrush shirts, like hip hop tees. I just ordered some from him today. It's a culture calendar. So it's a calendar for 2017, but each date has something that happened within like hip hop culture on the date.
Okay.
So like whenever Eminem dropped something like that day, that would be on the calendar with pictures and stuff.
Oh.
So, like in the future, like where do you hope to go and you know, like build your brand and take it?
I want to open up my own shop. So I didn't put that I didn't say that in my response just now, but Round 2 is also like a big inspiration to me. It's in Richmond, Virginia. So they're like a buy, sell, and trade. Well, they started in Richmond, but now they have a big store in California, and like lots of celebrities go to their store.
I didn't even know that.
So I want to open up my own shop, and I love thrifting. So I want to put like stuff that I find like thrifting in the store along with like the clothing that I make.
Yeah, really back in high school, like he was always like the one like to have all the cool stuff, and he was like, I just thrifted. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
So where can the viewers find your clothing items if they want to purchase?
You can find it on my website at insertname2016.com. The Twitter and Instagram handle are the same thing. It's insertname2016. But yeah, I'm on Twitter, Instagram, and we have a website.
Okay.
So I just have one more question to wrap up. If you had any advice for any other aspiring clothing designers, what would you say to them?
Get your idea together. I'll do it step by step real quick. Okay. Get your ideas together.
Organize.
Organize.
Okay.
Find someone that will get your ideas together, and then ask your friends about your ideas, because you know sometimes you're gonna think that something is cooler than what a majority of people might think.
True.
And unless you're making clothing just for yourself, then I wouldn't just go out and just...
Makes sense.
Yeah. So get your ideas together, ask your friends about it. After that, find a graphic designer. If you go to high school or college, you're likely to find like thousands of graphic designers that are willing to work with you. Pay them to get your design done. Always pay the person, because that work seems like it's pretty easy, but it's not that easy to do. So make sure you pay them for the work that they do. After you get your design done, just find a place that you can like get your clothing made like locally. I started off with just like a place that it didn't do like tags in the neck, and they were like just Gildan shirts, and that was fine for beginning. So there's nothing wrong with that. But like now I feel like the quality of my clothing has gotten better. So like just note that over time. And I guess the last thing would just be, don't be upset with your mistakes, because I've made so many mistakes like shipping wise or something like that, and I just like learned from it and just noted it for the next time.
Recently, Key and Peele's own Jordan Peele made his director debut, and he wrote and directed Get Out, and this has gone crazy over the past few weeks. Very recently, we have a whole Get Out challenge now.
Really?
Yeah,
I'm not
Yeah,
even
we
sure.
do.
What?
You
Get Out challenge?
know when the grandfather is running straight at the dude at night,
Yeah.
and then he just goes the other way. People are doing that in like grocery stores and stuff.
They just run towards the camera and curve.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
It's
so,
pretty funny.
how do y'all feel about Get Out? That's a must-see. Like,
Must-see.
oh my
It
God.
definitely is a must-see.
Okay, so Get Out. I thought Get Out was a good movie. I thought it was a great movie. But I feel like if I had seen it on my own without any type of like people talking about it on social media and everything, I may have thought it was like really great. But I saw people tweeting this was the best movie they've ever seen.
Yeah.
Their new favorite
Yes.
their new favorite movie.
Right.
The best horror movie they've ever seen. Stuff like that. So I'm going in like, okay, this is about to be amazing. Best movie I've ever seen. I felt like that was a boost.
I agree with Tamia 100% because I felt the exact same way. I thought it was a great movie. It was a really good movie, but overall, like everyone, like it was just so hyped and it was kind of overhyped. I feel like that I was like wanting more, but I still feel like it was a great movie and a must see.
Right. The thing is though, it got like 10 out of 10 on like Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
So I'm like, that like never happened. So I'm like, I have to go see this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I went to go see it. I went to go see it like the second day.
Yeah, I saw it really early too.
Yeah.
I think I can understand where you would come from. Like it might have been overhyped on Twitter, but when you see it, I think that it's not that it's overhyped. I think that when people say it's like one of the greatest movies they've ever seen, no, it's not the greatest movie I've ever seen.
I can't say
but
that.
It's like it's an amazing movie for the time period that we're in now, and it's like important for the time period we're in now. And I think that's why people are so excited for it, because with everything that's going on with like politics and the government and everything like that, and just racial tension, the movie gave like a voice and like an outlet for people of color, just people who are just like not happy with what's going on right now, it was something for us to sit in the movie and be excited about and clap when good things happen. And then it was a time for people who need to be in an uncomfortable place to be uncomfortable. And I think that's why people love the movie so much. And I can understand why someone would say it's like one of the greatest movies they've ever seen. It's not like,
it's because they connect with it so much.
Like, you connect with it so well.
Exactly. That makes sense.
You want people to see like your perspective, and it's like a tweet that I say might go, I don't know, it won't go that far, but for a whole movie to be like that, it's like, this is what I've been wanting to say or what I've been saying this whole time. But like, the people that aren't listening to me went out to see this movie because they thought it was just a horror movie, and now they're sitting there like, what was, like, they're not understanding what's going on.
When he opened up that box in the closet and all those pictures,
he should have left.
I was like, oh no,
why didn't he leave?
I was
He should have left a long time ago, though. Right.
No,
And then the black girl, I was like,
in the movie, I thought it was a little dragged out. I feel like realistically, if somebody's mother hypnotized me, I wouldn't be like, I think your mom hypnotized me. Like, I felt like everything.
But he thought it was a dream, though.
He thought it was a dream.
He thought it was a dream.
No, but with everything that happened, he was looking kind of weird. Like, this is weird, but I'm just gonna stay. Like, I just feel like I would have been.
But you know what?
That's your shorty. You're in love. You can't just like you're trying to impress the parents no matter what.
I would have. You know when I would have left? I would have left as soon as I took a flash of that man. Yeah. And he was. You know what I'm saying? He's freaking out. He's like, what's going? Okay, I'm out. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like, you can stay.
Right, exactly. And then but then when the maid didn't know what cracking, he said cracking jokes or something.
Yeah, she was.
And she didn't know what he meant.
Weird.
And she was just like, wait, what do you mean? I'm like, yeah, I'm out. Like, you don't know my slang. Like, we can't. I'm out. You know what I'm saying?
When I saw those pictures, I was like, oh.
Yeah.
That threw me for a loop.
Jordan Peele recently told Business Insider that he plans to release more movies about humans and our social demons inside of us. He said humans are one of the most dangerous monsters on the planet. We are dangerous.
So how do y'all feel about that comment?
Well, that in the movie, I feel like that coincides and that makes sense for the movie. I feel like Alex said, it did make people uncomfortable. The people that you don't expect to be the villains and the one that you don't expect to be the good guy, the roles were reversed.
Yeah.
I think it's definitely interesting, and I think he should do that. And I think it'll be kind of cool to see, how he continues this whole trend of, the whole social demon.
I don't think people
are demons.
I don't think it's going to do as well, because now that people, when it was advertised, everyone thought that it was just like a horror movie. So everybody was so willing to go, and now that the people who felt uncomfortable that added to the numbers that saw it are going to be like, oh no, like I'm not going to see another Peele movie because I already know what I'm going to get out of it. Which they shouldn't feel like that. Like, they should have said, why do I feel awkward? And then,
exactly.
let it create a conversation. Yeah. But I think they're just not going to see it. Like, I mean, of course, we're all going to see it, but...
Right, exactly.
Okay, so, all in all, I give this movie, at first, I was maybe a 7 out of 10. But now I'm leaning towards a 7.5 out of 10.
0.5.
7.5 out of 10.
Darn, I was going to give the movie an 8. And I felt like it was a little boosted. But I give it an 8 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
I think I'll give it a 9.5 out of 10. 9.5.
You guys are up there.
That 0.5.
Okay, maybe 8 out of 10. I can feel Tamia, but 9 out of 10 is a little high.
It gave you thrill, scary. It gave you spins that you didn't expect. I feel like that's literally everything you need in a movie. It had Redbone in it.
Okay, that's
solid.
Okay.
Give me an extra 0.5.
Okay, true. So solid 8. A solid 8 out of 10. I think we
I can work with that.
Okay, that's fair. So if you guys are interested in seeing all of the twists and turns of the movie, go seek it out. It's still in theaters.
Okay, guys. So spring break is literally next week, right?
Can't come soon enough.
So you can't have spring break without having do's and don'ts. So what are some of your thoughts on what you should do and what you shouldn't do?
Okay, so I'm going to start it off by saying do wear sunscreen. I feel like as a black person, most black people, we have this theory that we can't get damage from the sun.
That is
you
a
still
lie.
can.
Anyone can get skin cancer.
Yeah.
That's true.
Anybody can get burnt, okay?
Yes. wear sunscreen.
Peeling looks nasty.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
We peel, like, all that happens to us. We don't turn red, but that still happens. Do you have some, Bria?
Okay, I would say use Airbnb. I personally haven't used it, but I've been looking into it, checking out, and it seems like a really good deal. It's cheap and affordable, and I feel like it's a good way to travel.
I've stayed in 2 Airbnbs. I really like Airbnb. I feel like it gives you more space than like a hotel room. Hotel rooms just have like 2 beds and maybe like a pull-out couch or whatever. But Airbnb is cool. It gives you like the little house feel. You got a kitchen. They normally like your host will leave little stuff for you. I like Airbnb.
Yeah.
And it's like a whole home. So if you want to like cook,
Yeah,
or
like-
if you want to cook or something,
I really wanna
then
get
you
one.
can do that.
Yeah, I would say do always travel in pairs or in groups of people. Don't ever try to walk alone, especially at night, because you never know what can happen.
Hear,
And
like, all those stories.
we always need to be safe. Like, don't take any chances.
Yeah, that was part of my do's and don'ts.
Really?
It was do get turned, but
Yeah.
do not get turned without at least one person who can
2,
at least make
maybe
a sound
even 2.
decision for you if you're
Right,
not if you're not going to
exactly.
make any good decisions.
Right, exactly.
Do look cute. It's spring break, and I feel like it's finally our break to just chill and have fun. So make sure you wear cute outfits and take advantage of this time.
Yes, you have to get the Instagram bangers.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's
you
spring
got to
break.
get the Instagram.
All the
pics up.
do.
boomerangs, everything like that, all the cute things.
Do not be that broke friend that spent all their money getting there, and now you're not
Now
trying to
you
go
look like a
hang out
fraud.
with. Yeah, now you want to just chill, or you asking us to front you.
Yeah, no.
You're in Miami with no money. I'm not buying you drinks.
Yeah, save money for food because they're gonna be hungry.
Yeah. So I didn't come empty-handed. We did promise you guys that we are going to do a giveaway. So I'm doing an insert name giveaway with, well, actually, I have a lot of different products, and some stuff is focused. We're just going to say that we're doing a giveaway. So we're going to pick the names out of the cup now.